customers broken their right front strut on their 04 Hammerhead 150. We're going to show you how to fix it.
So to replace the strut, you'll need a 10, 13, and 14 millimeter wrenches and a 10 millimeter socket.
Okay, we've already removed the upper and lower A-arms and took out the broken strut. And this is our new one. On the 04 model of the Twister Hammerhead, the spindle part of the strut is actually about an inch longer. You want to make sure if you've got an 04 version, you want to order TJ part number 2.000.019. That's the sport strut and spindle right side.
To make your life easier, disconnect one end of the shock.
Okay, take your new strut and you'll have two rubbers, one that goes on the top and one that goes on the bottom. You'll want to inspect this little washer that's inside here. You want to take a look and make sure that that's still square. And we'll show you where that goes in just a minute. Slide this inside the rubber. Like so. And then the square part goes over the square part here. If you can see that, this is square. You want to line that up so it goes right over top. Just like that. You can see that? And then you do the same thing on the bottom. Now on this customer's cart, it had been broken for a little while and they continued to drive it. And what had happened is on the top A-arm, they got that square that's in there, and I'll show you in just a minute, out of square. We're going to need to file that. And see how that's been out of square? You need that as square as you can get it, so we're going to put a flat file on the inside of that and square that up, make that nice and neat. There you go, you file that down nice and flat, you get it square again.
Once you get your top A-arm on, you want to put on your bottom A-arm. No, wait. Put on the rubber boot. Making sure to line up the squares. Hope I got this right. Is it right? I don't think it's right. It is. And then you put it on. Then you put on your lock washer and nut. Once you get everything tightened up, you want to put in your cotter pin through this hole inside the bolt. Oh, there it goes. Once you got the top and bottom A-arms all tightened up, you want to put it inside the steering arm. And then you put in your lock washer and screw on your castle nut. Okay, then you stick in your cotter pin. You want to put the bottom part of your shock back in and then put the bolt back in.
Okay, once you get your two bolts back in your brake caliper, and then make sure that you've got the brake pads, one on either side of that rotor right here. Right here. Make sure that you got a brake pad on either side. Get your two bolts here tightened up. Okay, we've got the upper A-arm put back together again with the bolt back on top. We've got the lower A-arm put back on with the bolt and the cotter pin on the bottom. We've got the brake caliper put back on. And the last thing we need to do is put the tire on. Now, if you need a strut, give us a call, 717-825-0669. Check out our website at www.KidNmekarts.com, and we'll get you hooked up.